Hey, thank you so much, Chris. And you know, we have some incredible locals that make up our community here, and I have two of them in the studio with me this morning. Let me just tell you, their story is absolutely phenomenal. I'm so excited to introduce them to you. So we have Jack and Kevin Nichols, brothers, and they are both competing on the Freeride World Tour this season. This is so amazing. Okay, you guys, welcome to the studio. We're so glad to have you here. And so first of all, we'll get into what the Freeride World Tour is for people that maybe aren't sure what that is. But let's just say it's expensive to be a pro athlete, and you have some great community support behind you, some great sponsors, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So who's helping you to accomplish this amazing feat?
A lot of help, Buzz's Boards in Vail Village. They're a
Nice.
big help. Vail Brewing Company, Surefoot, and then some other companies like Faction Skis, Fly Low Gear,
Awesome,
Yeah, like
guys.
Backcountry Access.
Yeah, and Blizzard skis and technical boots, they're super helpful in making this all happen.
Wow, that's impressive. Okay, now listen, you guys, you grew up here and you spend most of your time in Bozeman right now, but you're home for the holidays. So let's just kind of get into a little bit of how you get into Freeride World Tour. I mean, explain the difference between that and like something where we might see like X Games.
Well, for us, it started with our older brother. He started the Big Mountain team with Garrett Scahill years back. I was 12 years old at the time, and I thought it was pretty cool. So we joined that, or I joined it, and then Kev was shortly behind us.
Yeah, we just kind of did the whole did the racing bit, and then kind of moved on to moguls, and then went to the park, and then our oldest brother, like you said, just kind of led the way. I went to Crested Butte Extremes before there was even like a tour or it was just one Crested Butte Extremes competition, and thought that was awesome and wanted to be like him. Obviously, he's the man. So
Yeah, that's amazing. And you know, for people that are not really sure how this works with the Freeride World Tour, you can see right here some of the pictures of this kind of terrain that you guys are competing on. This is no joke. So this is something where, like at the X Games, for instance, like you have these standard features, you get to take practice runs on it, and then you get the best score. You guys go to the bottom of this mountain, you look up at it from the base, you pick a line that you're like, oh, that looks fun, and you decide what kind of moves you're gonna do, like, oh, I'm gonna flip off that, I'm gonna spin off that right there, and then you go and do it, but you only get one chance, right?
Right.
yeah,
This is amazing. Okay, and then when it comes to actually being invited to be on the Freeride World Tour, this is really exclusive. Not many people get to do it. How many guys are on the team?
so there's 23 men overall on the tour that compete.
From the entire world.
Yeah,
From the entire world, and we have two of you in the same family that are competing. And so this is something, it starts next week, right?
yeah, we leave for Japan on Sunday.
Leave for Japan on Sunday. This is amazing. And so where else does the tour go?
The second stop is in Kicking Horse, British Columbia. The third stop is in Val Nord, Andorra, I believe, and then Fieberbrunn, Austria, and then they make a cut. So if you qualify, you get to go to the extreme finals in Verbier.
Wow.
Yeah, so hopefully we can get there.
I mean, my bet is on you guys. And we have some footage from you guys from Taos to see what it actually looks like. And I'm sure that this is something where I mean, come on. Oh my goodness, you guys. Wait, who's this?
That's Jack, yeah.
Oh, Jack, no big deal. How big was that? Like 30 feet
That's
at least?
Kevin at the bottom. Oh, here's Kevin.
Oh, there's Kevin flipping off a rock and hucking himself on purpose. This is amazing. So this is the kind of action that you're going to be bringing to this tour, to this competition. We're so excited for you guys. And also, really quickly, we were talking off camera about how you've been training while you've been home for the holidays. Can you tell me a little bit more about that? What have you guys been doing to train while you're here?
Well, we've been doing some Eastville laps. That helps a lot. Gets you in shape. You get a tour up there and stuff, and then it's a long run down. And then we've been coaching the ski club kids. That's a lot of training too.
The big mountain team, it's hard to keep up with them. They're so high energy, and by 2 o'clock, you're like, okay, we have 1 more hour. Like, come on,
They
we
go
got
all
this.
day.
I love that we just saw that footage of them being absolutely like the epitome of extreme, and then training the ski and snowboard club kids that's the exhausting, like that's the endurance race for you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Well, listen, thank you so much for coming on. We're so excited for both of you. Can't wait to see how the tour pans out. And if people want to learn more about like what you're doing or follow along, how can they do that?
They can follow us on Instagram. His is JackTheCat_. Mine's Mr. Kevbot, or you can also follow like the Free Ride World Tour on Instagram or Facebook.
Awesome.
They do a pretty good job of live updates and all that
Well,
good stuff.
I'm going to make you promise right now on live TV, but will you come back and tell us all about it when you get done?
Definitely.
After you're
Sure.
done traveling the world. and again, I mean, this is amazing. So congratulations you both on making the team. That's absolutely incredible. We're
Thank you
so
so
proud
much.
of you. And I mean, come on, epic locals. It doesn't get any more epic than that. We're going to take a quick break, and coming up, we'll have a look at that local weather forecast.